Today, from Oklahoma City, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. Joe Burrow and the Oklahoma City Nighthawks taking on Jordan Love and the Memphis Egyptians.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with their opponents. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of...
It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
Hey, we all love a good story, and what we like even more, guys who can fight through adversity. Joe Burrow coming out of high school, goes to Ohio State, doesn't get a chance to start, transfers to LSU, not thought to be a top prospect, ends up the #1 pick in the draft and justifies it. Tremendous play, excellent mobility, and leadership off the charts.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A look at the numbers for Doyle from a week ago. 10 catches, 98 yards, and a score.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Burrow on the screen. This is Edmonds. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage excellent there downfield, and it leads to a 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. They'll be led out by a 1st-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, and we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Now, after that last running play, we've got an offensive lineman down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Love. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They could put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And the catch made by Hopkins. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. So the penalty rightfully declined. They'll keep the yardage on the completion.
Still some disagreement by the defense, though, because he thought that was just good, strong coverage. And
trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. A first carry for the Fordham Ram, Chase Edmonds. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Edmonds. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. This is caught. Touchdown! Calvin Ridley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Nighthawks have taken the early lead.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
Boswell now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Love, they go play action now. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, You got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Second and 14. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And his throw's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down. Aaron Sipos on to punt as he'll get this one away now. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The OKC offense ready to set up shop again. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, can.
They'll start on the ground with Edmonds. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Play action. It's Burrow. This goes out right to Doyle. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. On first down, Edmonds. Byron Jones in there to make the tackle. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They run with Edmonds. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, a nice, consistent gain.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll run with Edmonds, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Second down and another run with Edmonds. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first two drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
First down, going to the air with Love. Swinging this out for Pollard. That catch good for only a couple. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Here's Love. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hopkins. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Throwing. Love. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw now. Here's Love. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. To the air again. Love on the slant, complete to Hopkins. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Play action this time with Love. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. This will be their first trip to the red zone. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. He will push his way down to about the 14. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Love now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now Love. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
It's a bit of a dangerous part of the field for them to break into their bag of tricks, but for a minute there, I thought it was going to set up perfectly for them. Instead, they don't get into the end zone, but they do pick up positive yardage.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Cohen. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Tariq Cohen, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Egyptians are an extra point away from drawing level. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Ryan Suckup on for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it was polished off by a Tariq Cohen touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The OKC offense ready to set up shop again. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
He gets this one to Boyd. That catch good for only a couple. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Burrow looking to pass. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Doyle.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Burrow's throw complete here to Doyle. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. From midfield now, Burrow taken in by the tight end Doyle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
To the air again, Burrow. He's got Jack Doyle. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down. Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to, pick up a first down.
And now Burrow not enamored with the formation. Instead, he'll signal for a timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Again, it's Burrow. And that one falls incomplete, breaking his string of 7 straight passes completed. On 2nd and 10, Burrow will go out to the flat for Edmonds. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Now Burrow. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The former Charger All-Pro Eric Weddle on the stop. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have the show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as we say goodbye to September and take a look around the NFL here on this first day of October. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, where it was the visitors from the north, the Vikings, who were able to get the road victory. J.K. Dobbins, over 100 yards on the afternoon thus far with a touchdown run as well. From there, let's head up to Cincinnati to check in on the...
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On play action. Love to throw. Open man, here is Cobb. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Randall Cobb, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Egyptians have moved out in front.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Suck up for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? To throw on 2nd and 6, Burrow. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm, incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up fourth. Well, when you time those screen passes perfectly, they can work perfectly. But that time, it took a little too long to develop.
And you zeroed in on exactly what makes that play go. Timing. Because if the timing's off at all, those unblocked defenders coming at the quarterback, they'll put him on the deck.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Now Cobb to return. Oh, good agility by Cobb. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They'll run on 1st down. Pollard, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And couple up to the 49. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Open man here is Hamilton. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
This is a nice job of just taking what the defense is going to give you on 3rd down. You're not looking for a big play downfield. You just want to find something that can get you past the marker. They found it and were able to keep the drive moving.
On 1st down, Pollard. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Love. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. It's going the other way. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the 2nd half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the 2nd half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. Second and 6. Looking to throw. Love. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
They certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now a give here to Pollard. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Play fake. Here's Love. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Love from the gun on 3rd down. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Again, it's Love. And it's caught. Touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Egyptians are able to widen their advantage. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point put through by Succop, and it's now 21-7. So the drive there took 6 plays. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The OKC offense ready to set up shop again. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Another carry now for Edmonds. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. Over the middle to Smith. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He finds his man complete. That's Doyle. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow avoids the target, and he has it over the middle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Throwing again, it's Burrow. A very quick pass to Ridley. They will throw on first down with Burrow. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That's taken in by the tight end, McKinney. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They're going to run it with Murray. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now it's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Edmonds. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Edmonds again, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Chase Edmonds, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Nighthawks have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Love's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Love. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. On 2nd and 12, Love lets it fly deep for Cobb. And it's caught. Touchdown. Randall Cobb. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Egyptians are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And the lead now up to 14. So that drive spanned 5 plays. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The OKC offense ready to set up shop again. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now Burrow on 1st down. He'll swing that out to Edmonds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And he's brought down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Burrow will throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Now Burrow. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw, Burrow. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's Burrow. This is caught. It's Boyd. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Marcus May with a pick. We knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again, well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. On third down, it's Pollard. And he is not going to get the first down as they'll spot this at about the 28. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over 1 minute to go in the game. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded just inside the 30. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The situation for them offensively as follows. Down by 2 touchdowns, 55 seconds remaining. Their perfect start to the season in serious peril as they come up on 1st and 10. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Throwing, Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Burrow. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Burrow. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
Well for the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. So that drive, 4 plays. So with 13 on the clock, it's time for an onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for our visitors, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they're going to fall to 3-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.